Hello guys, welcome to Developers Academy. Today we will learn how to install Git on our system and what are the initial setup we need to do before start using Git in our project. Please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you are the first one to know whenever I upload a new video. So guys, now we will see how to install Git and do the setup to use it. To install the Git, go to the google.com and search for Git SCM. You will see a gitscm.com website. Open it, go to the downloads. You will see all the supported operating systems here. So we will download it for the Windows and see how to install it. Here select the bit version of your Windows. So mine is 64, so I will download the 64-bit version. So after downloading the setup file, open it. Once the setup file is launched, you can read all these terms and condition and license. So by default all the things are already selected, so you can just click on next, next and next. Once the installation part will be completed, this screen will be presented. So here I don't want to see the release notes, so I will uncheck it. And I don't want to use git bash, so I will show you on CMD how to use git. So I will launch CMD and will show how to check if git is installed properly or not. So I will type git hyphen hyphen version, and you can see that we have git version 2.34.1 windows one version installed on my system. Okay guys, so now we are done with the setup part, and now we will configure the git to use it for the first time. So to configure the git, open a terminal or you can use command prompt on the Windows and type git. So if this command is working, then you can be sure that your git installation is successful, and these are the commands we will use in the later part of the playlist. So to config the file, so type git config hyphen hyphen global user dot name and provide a name. Again do the same thing, but change the user dot name to user dot email and provide a email here. Okay, so this is the configuration we needed to do. So by this someone can recognize who has committed the changes and can contact you on this email if they want to discuss something. After setting the username and email, we can check if the name and email is set or not. So to check, you can type git config user dot name. So the name here is, okay, sorry, the command. So the name here is developers academy, and to check email we can type user dot email. So the name and email are set properly, and now we can use the git with our project after initializing. Okay guys, so after completing the configuration part, now we will initialize the git in our project and start tracking our project. So for the demo purpose, I have created a project here. So this is just a folder with two text file in it, and we will initialize the git in here. So this is, you can consider it as a repository, and let me show how to initialize the git here. So just go to that folder. So it is on desktop, DA, project. So to initialize git, you can use the command git init. So we have successfully initialized the git in our project. Now we will check git status to see if it is working. Okay, so here you can see that we have started tracking our project. After running the git status command, you can see that we are on master branch. So it is showing here on branch master, no commits yet because we have not committed any code right now. And the two files we have added in our project are untracked because we didn't stage these file. Okay, so it is showing nothing added to commit but untracked file present. Use git add to track. To stage the file, we can write the command git add hyphen hyphen all. So this means that we are staging all file, but if you want to stage only one file, then you can write the file name here like code behind file txt. Okay, okay, sorry, the file name is wrong. Here it is. So now we will do git status, and you can see that one file is uh, staged and one is still untracked, and we can now commit this one. It is showing changes to be committed. So let's stage all file first. So git add all. Now see the git status. Now to commit the file, we can type the command git commit hyphen m. So hyphen m means here is message, so we will provide a message for the commit. So I will provide the message as initial commit, and now check the git status. So we are on master branch, nothing to commit, working tree or clean, because all our files are already committed now. So all of the files are committed now. To check the commits, we can type the command git log, and you can see here that commit, this is the hash key for the commit, and we are on master branch, our head is on the master branch, and the author is developers academy. The name we set initially, and the email for the author is this, and date or and time of the commit is shown here, and the message for the commit is shown here. So that was all related to configuration and initialization part of the git. I hope these parts are clear. For the command part, if it is not that much clear, so don't worry, we will discuss it in more detail in the later part. Thank you guys for being with us till here. We'll see you in next video.